Hey everybody, it's Ashley here. I wanted to share some things on what we do for our kids during the cold and flu season. Since school's starting and the cold and flu season is coming up, I wanted just to share just the basics of what I give my kids and what we do. So here's a few things. One of the things that I do is called Immune Pro. I do not give this to my kids every day, but I do give it to them when I feel like maybe we need to up our immune system a little bit. Maybe we haven't been as good as we should. One thing I like is that it has zinc in it, as well as many other powerful nutrients. Things like some mushrooms in here. There is, let's see, raspberry powder leaf. Wolfberry is another good one. So increased immune system is what I don't do it every day, like I said. It's a chewable tablet. I give this to my kids when I feel like they just need a little boost. The next would be this. This is omegas. This has the fish oil in it. This is something I give to my kids, and 15 has 600 IUs of vitamin D. And so this is something I give to my kids probably on a more regular daily basis. I just squeeze a little bit on a spoon and they each take a servings. And this is just, in a sense, just overall health. And I do this mainly all year. This one I get off of Amazon, and I can share my link below. The kids love it because it tastes good. I sometimes, depending on, I might actually throw a little bit into their smoothies just to, it's a mango flavor, mango peach flavor. So that's more of a daily thing. Vitamin D's, omegas, great for their health. When we're talking about vitamin D, I also do vitamin D, and this is a daily thing I do. This is a Liposomal spray. So it's super easy. Everybody can do it. All the kids can take it. I just do 1 squirt, 2 squirts in their mouth. Every squirt has, let's see here, I had that written down. Every squirt is 1,000 IUs of vitamin D. So it's potent, it's good. I give it to them all year, something to keep their immune system running properly. Vitamin D is huge, especially in the wintertime. So I do this one, and I like it because it's Liposomal, so it's liquid and it absorbs easily. The next thing we do, and this one I don't do it every single day. This is called Leafy. And the reason why I give this one, it's an anti-inflammatory. So say your kids are a little congested, maybe they got a little bit of something going on and they're a little inflamed, their body's just kind of having some issues. This has turmeric, ginger, and black pepper. That's what this is. And it is a liquid, so it absorbs fast. It's great for their system. I use this a lot with my one son who has the congestion and kind of the puffy eyes, and I give him this because of the inflammation, and it works great. So usually it's a dropper, so you take a full drop every day, and that is something I can share my link with too as well. And it's from Leafy, and it is organic, so that's one. Another thing we do is Mighty Pro. This is a prebiotic, probiotic. It's little packs. It's from Young Living. I like a lot of Young Living stuff as well. And this is just a little, it's kind of like a little sugar. It tastes like a little pixie sticks for the kids. And you open it up, you pour it in. Even the littlest of littles can take this. It's great for their gut health. We all know that your immune system starts in your gut. This is why we take care of our gut. So this is something I try to give my kids on a daily basis. Obviously, when they're sick or they're dealing with issues, I give them a little bit more. Sometimes I will do 2 of them a day. Otherwise, it's 1 a day. Inner Defense. This one is a capsule. My older kids take this one, and I would take this one. So this is saying, kind of feeling a little bit like I'm not doing so hot. Maybe I'm catching something. This is Inner Defense. This one has a lot of good. It's got thieves in it too, which, you know, we love thieves when it comes to like a start of a cold or an onset of a cold. So it's a capsule form. It's a little bit big. My little ones can't take it, but this is something I would take, and I would take this right away when I started feeling sick. It's called Inner Defense, and it's perfect for your immune system just to kind of give it a little boost. here's my next is Liposomal Vitamin C. So when you're talking about vitamin C, I highly recommend getting the Liposomal version. It is absorbed easier within your body. And this one here, I do buy off of Amazon. So far, I haven't found anything horrible with this brand. And it is 1,400 milligrams per serving, which is 2 capsules. And so they are, it's a Liposomal, so it's a powder form. And I do break these capsules open and put them in smoothies sometimes, especially when maybe the kids can't, some of my little guys can't swallow those, so I put them in our smoothies. So at least they get their vitamin C in. So this is a good way. And this is, like I said, from Amazon. I'll share my link. So this is something I would do highly do every day, especially in the winter. In the winter, I even give my kids 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these. It's water soluble, it's all good. So I think I love vitamin C and vitamin D, especially in the winter. The next thing is homeopathy. So we do a lot of homeopathy. One thing I have been doing probably for the last 3-4 years is belladonna. And if you know anything about homeopathy, this is one I use a lot. And beans, I use it because it is a viral interrupter. And the viral, we all know that all these viruses are floating around all the time, and in the winter time you got all these viruses, flu virus and things like that. So this is a virus interrupter. So if I'm going somewhere and I go to a gathering where there's a whole bunch of kids, maybe snotty nose, boogers, coughs, fevers, whatever it is, when I come home I give them a dose of belladonna. Just 1 dose, just to kind of like tell their immune system, hey, virus, fight, kind of a thing. And so I probably give this to them a lot throughout the winter. Not every day, but I do give it to them frequently. Like when we're out somewhere, like I said, we are exposed to something, maybe the start of a little cold, I give them a dose of belladonna. If they come down with a cold, then I might switch over to some homeopathy, but initial onset, I always give belladonna. And I will do some more videos on the actual remedies and what they do if anybody's interested as well. But this is something I do and highly recommend everybody looking into homeopathy. I think it helps significantly. So that's kind of the basics of what we do. The other thing that I do on a daily basis and I didn't have was elderberry syrup. I make my own elderberry syrup. I have a video on elderberry syrup, how to make it. Make sure you check that out. 1 batch usually lasts me, I usually do about 2 batches per winter. It sits in the fridge, it lasts for a long time. You just get a little dropper bottle and give everybody a dose. That I give on a daily basis, sometimes twice a day, depending on if they're sick or not. But all of those things have kept our family fairly healthy during the winter seasons, during the whole year season. But so highly recommend vitamin D, vitamin C for sure on a daily basis. If you want omegas, I would definitely do this one. Your belladonna for sure to keep you healthy, and elderberry syrup on the daily for sure. All 4 of those every day. The rest of them are all support measures, kind of when you're coming down with stuff. This also would be on an everyday basis, a prebiotic, probiotic. So I'll link everything below. I hope that helps, just kind of brief on what we do for our family here. And of course, clean, healthy diet. Try to stay away from the sugars and the carbs and the bad sweets. Especially around Halloween time, because that's where we get into trouble into the winter and into Thanksgiving and then Christmas, and it just brings down our immune system. One thing I want to touch on, I learned this somewhere, and I think I always remember this when I eat a piece of candy or sugars or sweets. So when your body takes in like a sugar, a bad sugar, artificial sugars, things like that, it actually causes your immune system to like be suppressed for like 6 hours. So you have 6 hours of your body being like, your immune system being suppressed because of that one thing. So if you're constantly eating garbage, it just never has the ability to fully heal or use its capabilities. So I highly encourage, like around the Halloween season and the Thanksgiving, because that's when people start getting sick, is to stay away from the sugars as much as possible. Obviously all year long, but that's usually tends to be when people start getting into it. And in the season of cold and sickness comes in. But anyways, I hope that helps, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll link everything below.